Sup dudes, you ever have some moron knock down your mailbox? On a more serious note, our mailbox was knocked over by a car a few weeks back, so let's take it down and replace it. So if you have one of these styles, you probably have some bolts you need to undo. Don't throw away your mailbox. Come up with something cool you could do with it. For example, mine's going here for, you know, cut some stuff, and then you put your tools in there. It'll protect them from the sun and the rain. Ah! The heck? I don't know if I can think of anything to do with this to recycle it. Actually, and that is recycling.
Now if you have a bunch of space and you can scoot over your mailbox, just skip forward in the video to where I dig a new hole. But if not, you're gonna have to deal with the concrete that was under your old mailbox.
Dig out as much as you can around it to expose the concrete. Now you probably have a 4x4 post. You can see right there kind of taking shape. All right, so in order to deal with the concrete, you could just wail on it with a hammer or something, but I happen to have this rotary hammer. I picked up this moil point bit that's for breaking up concrete. So we're gonna give it a try. Well, we've learned not to go straight down into the concrete because our bit got stuck. Now we're gonna try to use another bit to get out our first bit. Well, that took way longer than I wanted to. I was hoping it would just go through and bust a big split down the middle of it, but it's a lot deeper than I thought.
We were able to break up a lot of concrete, but after about an hour trying and removing rocks, it still was not budging, so we decided to move the mailbox. So I got our hole dug deep enough, and I want to put a little bit more deeper than we want. And I'm putting some rocks on the bottom to try to provide some drainage so water won't pool up. You might recognize these rocks from earlier when I was cursing their existence because they wouldn't come out of the ground. Also hoping the rocks, the post will sit on top of the rocks, the foam will fill in around it and on the bottom, so we have less ground contacting the actual wood. So what kind of post should you get? I went with a cedar post. They're more resistant to rot than a treated one. They look a little bit better in my opinion. So we got these things bracing it to get this thing level, and we have this one, and we have this one getting the level here. So make sure you get both of those levels. Now it's time to pour. Okay, so it's just a giant Ziploc bag. It's got two halves to it, and there's like a little thing right here. And you're supposed to be very quickly about this because it sets in about 15 seconds. So you have to roll it towards here to burst the seal, and then you're gonna roll it on a 90-degree surface for 15 seconds. We'll try to count out loud, and then we're just gonna clip it and pour it in the hole. Let's see if we can hear it burst. Yep, there it goes. All right, 15 seconds. 1, 2, this is a terrible surface. 4, 15. All right, cut it immediately. Blurring out. Problem is, it's already almost empty right now. It better start expanding soon. It's
oh yeah,
so
it's
hot.
expanding very fast.
It's so hot. You gotta make sure you fill it in too. Alright, let's let it go. Alright, and make sure the post doesn't move. We keep our level on it. You just keep your eye on that. Well, I did get it all over my hands, so make sure you wear gloves and they don't have a hole in them before you do it. Whoa, it's expanding. Well, this is good. This is what was the failure about the concrete, right? The concrete, they left about this far where water can still attack and sit on that wood. This is having foam all the way up around it. And the foam is supposed to be waterproof, so it should be good. What it does that? Look at that bubble. See it bubbling? It's like alive right here. Look at that. There's something trapped in there, look. All those little bugs. So we let this dry overnight. I don't know if that's necessary. 2 hours is what it said, but let's cut it up.
It's harder than I thought it would be for foam. I'm not a big fan that it's shooting foam all over the ground, but it's fine. It's got the grass on there. Like a weird brain. I don't know how you're supposed to get it off of your grass. Honestly, kind of annoying. Try not to put it on your grass, I guess, because it will take grass with it. It's like unwrapping a foamy Christmas present. That looks natural, right? So I couldn't figure this out myself, but I'm just going off of what Lowe's told me. There's these things that say compatible with mailbox letter A, B, C, and D, and the Carlton one on its box. Okay, for this one at least, I determined that from the instructions, there's lots of different instructions, but this one mounts from the bottom here. There's 4 holes on the bottom here. If I had a different bracket, it might mount on those holes. This bracket is too small for that, so make sure it's going to sit on there right so you can get the position of that bracket, and then you just screw these screws down through these 4 holes. But because it's got this lip, these guys have little spacers. This is going to be fiddly, I can already tell you. Oh my goodness, how annoying is this already? It's probably an easier way to do this, I just don't realize it, you know? Okay. And screw this down. Alright, so once that's on there, you can set it in to this guy on top. And here is going to be the fiddly part, because figure out where the holes line up from here. I had to enlist some help to get the positioning right on these screws from the bottom side up. And then you just take the screw hook, go from the bottom. Good? Alright. And that concludes the installation of a mailbox. Alright, and here it is done. Filled in that spot with some crappy sod. Tried to cover that up, hopefully the grass will grow over it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It was an easy DIY. If I didn't have to spend hours in the sun breaking up concrete, you can do this yourself. So until next time, this is Josh saying, get out there and go do some stuff.